Have you ever stopped to wonder why most people wear their wristwatches on the left hand? Is it a fashion rule, a design preference, or just something we all do without questioning? Well, what might seem like a random habit actually has a fascinating history, practical reasoning, and a bit of science behind it. So today, we're diving deep into the real reasons why watches are worn on the left wrist. And trust me, it's not just because everyone else does it. To understand this mystery, we need to start with something simple. Most people are right-handed. In fact, about 85 to 90% of the world's population favors their right hand for tasks like writing, eating, and throwing. This fact alone sets the foundation for why watches naturally migrated to the left wrist. Think about it. Your dominant hand does most of the work, right? So it's constantly moving, picking up things, typing, lifting, writing, and so on. Now imagine wearing a watch on that constantly busy wrist. It's not only uncomfortable, it also exposes the watch to more bumps, scratches, and damage. So logically, it made sense to wear the watch on the non-dominant hand, the left hand for right-handed people, because that wrist stays relatively less active. It reduces wear and tear, lowers the risk of cracking the face, and makes the watch last longer. But that's not the whole story. To understand why this became the norm, we have to look at how wristwatches became popular in the first place. And that takes us to the military battlefield. In the early 1900s, most people, especially men, used pocket watches. Wristwatches were considered more of a fashion accessory for women at the time. But during World War I, soldiers needed a quick and convenient way to check the time without digging into their pockets. Timing was everything during battle, coordinating attacks, monitoring troop movements, and staying synchronized. So wristwatches became a practical tool, not just a stylish accessory. And guess what? These soldiers were mostly right-handed too. So the watch was worn on the left wrist, leaving the dominant right hand free for more critical tasks, like handling weapons, writing notes, or using equipment. This habit stuck, and once soldiers returned home, the wristwatch worn on the left hand became a cultural norm, especially for men. Here's where things get even more interesting. As wristwatches became more mainstream, watchmakers began designing watches specifically for the left wrist. Notice something? On most watches, the crown, that little knob used to wind the watch or set the time, is placed on the right side of the watch face. Why? Because if the watch is on your left wrist, you can easily adjust the time using your right hand, your dominant hand, without removing the watch. It's a design made for convenience. Try the opposite. Wear your watch on your right wrist and try to adjust the crown with your left hand. It's awkward and clumsy. So not only did practicality influence the habit, watch designs themselves began reinforcing it. It's a feedback loop. The more people wore watches on the left, the more watchmakers tailored their designs that way, and the more people continued the trend. Now you might be wondering, what do left-handed people do? Some of them simply wear their watches on their right wrist, just like right-handed people wear them on their left. But others go a step further and seek out left-handed watches, also known as destro watches, from the Italian word for right. These watches have the crown placed on the left side of the watch face, making it easier for left-handed users to adjust with their dominant hand while wearing the watch on the right wrist. While they're less common, some watchmakers, especially luxury brands, still produce destro models for left-handed wearers. So yes, there's room for customization, but the left wrist remains the standard for the majority of users. Beyond history and dominance, comfort and functionality also play a role. Your dominant hand tends to be stronger and more agile. Wearing a watch on that wrist can feel heavier or restrictive, especially during precision tasks. Meanwhile, the non-dominant hand offers a stable platform to wear something delicate, like a mechanical or digital timepiece. Also, for analog watches, having it on your left wrist means you can glance at it easily while writing or working with your dominant hand, without needing to twist or pause. Even smartwatches today, like the Apple Watch, allow you to select which wrist you're wearing it on and flip the screen orientation. But by default, even they assume most people wear the watch on the left hand. So, can you wear it on the right? Absolutely. There's no law or rule against wearing your watch on the right hand. Some people find it more comfortable. Others do it for fashion reasons or simply because they're left-handed. There are even some cultures where wearing a watch on the right wrist is more common. But the global standard, the thing most of us grew up seeing, is the watch on the left hand. It's a combination of dominant hand logic, wartime practicality, mechanical design, and good old-fashioned habit. So the next time someone asks you why your watch is on your left hand, you'll know it's not just tradition or style. It's rooted in history, ergonomics, and engineering, a fascinating blend of the past and the present. From World War I trenches to modern-day smartwatches, the left wrist has quietly become the home for one of our most timeless accessories. And now you know why. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more. We got other videos for you. Choose the left or the right. Thank you.